What are you holding on to that no longer serves you? Welcome to my inner sanctum. Here is your initiation. Hi, I'm Heather Page. I'm a very magical woman. I'm also an actress and an alchemist, an astrologist, a tarot reader. Honestly, my gifts, they go on and on and on. So let's get into it. I just wanted to do an introduction to this new page, this new space. And if you're a seeker, if you're a magic person, if you're just curious, even if you're a scientist, this space is for you. This is for you to have a place to come when you can't fold your clothes and you need to listen to something positive, you need to listen to solution. Here we'll be talking about astrology and tarot, esotericism, the mysteries, Kabbalah, also maybe some aliens every now and then. I got my little alien plushie right here. Mm. You know what? I never named her. We gotta name her. Maybe we'll name her like, we'll find a name for her. We'll also be talking about magic, spell work around what's going on in the stars. And I'm super, super excited to share this with you. I've been percolating on this for so long, and finally in the new year, it felt right to start this channel. I finally feel ready to step into this space, and I'm so excited to share it with you. So my whole magical motto is basically around bringing heaven into earth and to bring the magic into the mundane. I'm going to show you things through a practical and a magical modality. Because one of my favorite things is like when you think about symbols like the caduceus, you think about symbols like yin and yang, is this union in between the two, the practical and the magical. I'm going to guide you through what's going on in the stars, through what's going on in the practical and the mundane, and how we can meet those two for you to achieve whatever it is that you're seeking, whether it be love, whether it be in finances and career, aspirations, spiritually, growing your gifts. I'm going to guide you and I'm going to be your friend along the way, is a good way to put it. And I hope we have some laughs while we're doing it. Are you putting your fate in your own hands, or are you putting your fate in your limitations? The answer to this question matters because we can get really good at boundaries with other people. We're often thinking of them as, I need boundaries with other people. But what boundaries, in addition to thinking of that, are we crossing within ourselves? What promises have we made to ourselves, such as starting a new channel, things like that, that we haven't followed through on? What excuses are we making that are getting in the way of us following through? And that's what we're going to be talking about today is limitations and boundaries and letting things go that no longer serve us. I'm here in my new apartment, and this was such a huge and fast decision that I made. I had this huge apartment that I was spending a lot of money on, and I loved it, but also I could slowly start to feel that it was no longer serving me. As I'm stepping into this new chapter of my life that feels more aligned and is a great place to blossom from, I realize when you plant a new seed, you don't need a big container. And that's kind of how I feel, and I'm loving the energy of my new place. I think a lot of times we get programmed to think, especially as Americans, that like bigger is better, more expensive is better. But when I tell you, I feel so creative in my new space, it's so much smaller, but I feel this like motivation and this drive that I was not feeling before. I was feeling so stagnant. And if you're feeling like that right now, it's like it is a great time, especially with the season of Capricorn, to be looking at, why am I feeling so stagnant? Is it the people around me? Is it my own delusions that are holding me back? Is it the things that I'm not following through on? Are the things I need to let go of? And one great thing about this downsizing has also caused me to get rid of so much stuff. And I didn't even realize how much I was holding on to that I didn't even need anymore. Clothes, books. I still have a lot of books because I love books, of course, they're my friends. But there was books that I was holding on to. I was like, ugh, like I'm not aligned with this message anymore that this book has. And it's been such a freeing experience. It can be very shocking to let things go, because it's almost like being a plant and you're like trimming away these like things that no longer serve you. So it can be a little shocking to the system, but ultimately it is best for you to grow into the shape that you want to be in, right? And it doesn't make those things wrong or bad, and we don't need to be in necessarily even judgment around it, but it's time to let it go. Let's get into why now is a really good time. So currently the sun is in Capricorn, which is a great, great time to be looking at limitations and boundaries and being productive and getting things done. That earth sign energy, ugh, love it. My moon's in Capricorn, so I'm so excited. Speaking of the moon in Capricorn, the moon is going to be entering Capricorn probably on the day that I'm posting this. So it's Friday the 16th. Yeah. And we are going to be having Venus enter Aquarius. So, thinking about how you're using your love to benefit the whole. How can you send out love to revolutionize things? I would definitely suggest this is a great time to sit in meditation and just send love to the people that you believe need it most, especially when you think of a collective, not moving outside of even your direct family and maybe even your direct community, thinking about the whole. Aquarius energy is also more stoic. So it is a time to let your heart experience some stoicism. There is a lot going on right now, and if you need to be in your feelings, be in your feelings, protect yourself, utilize your resources, utilize your therapist, utilize, your spiritual programs, things like that. I also invite you to remove yourself so that you can have that clarity, that Aquarian clarity that the prefrontal cortex scientifically, biologically gets overridden by all these strong emotions, which I know a lot of us are feeling right now with things that are going on in the world. And so I invite you during this time to step into more of that stoic. How can I come back to my center instead of being all out here, what's going on, what I'm seeing on the news, what I'm seeing on social media, how I'm feeling, and more back into the knowing, the logic, the practical, especially with the moon being in Capricorn, these emotions that we have being stabilized so that we can step forward with clarity. We're going to have the new moon in Capricorn. This is the first new moon of the year, and I'm so excited. This is my personal moon sign, so I'm so excited. And I want to invite you that before you get right into your intention setting and all of those things, is to sit with the stillness that the new moon is, to sit with the nothingness, the void, the space, and allow that this new information to just flow into you as opposed to immediately hopping into drive. Like, sit in neutral. I invite you to sit in neutral for a little bit and allow these things to come to you. The moon in Capricorn is great for setting new routine, how you're going to be spending your time, your business ideas, hence why I'm starting my channel. It's such a fortuitous, fortuitous. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that word up, but it's a fortunate time to be starting things. I just had a mild technical difficulty, and that's even funny, just thinking about like what limitations, what excuses are we accepting? It's really easy to get into perfectionism of, oh, now I have to re-record everything. Oh, maybe I should just stop. No. And even perfectionism can be a limitation. I love the quote, done is better than perfect. And I love that because there is something about chasing perfectionism that sometimes you got to be like, it's good enough. It's good enough. So, getting back into the transits, Monday is a big day. We have the sun entering Aquarius. Ugh, I love Aquarius season. I love Aquarius people too. The little weirdos, the little aliens of the zodiac. And I love, an Aquarius is basically a less emotional Pisces. And that's what I love about an Aquarius. It's like, oh, you're my people, but also I don't have to be swimming in emotion with you. I love it. I love it so much. Now, the reason why Monday is really, really, really going to be special, special sauce is because Mars reaches its exaltation at 27 degrees in Capricorn. So, how do you utilize this? Is doing things like starting that project, anything that you've been procrastinating on. This is the time to harness this energy, this Mars energy, get it done. Also, be cautious of having important conversations on this day, things like that, because it's exalted. There is a potential for things to get hot and heavy as far as it goes and heated, and maybe not in the ways that you want. So just be cautious of that, especially like depending on where your Mercury placements are, where your sun sign is. You can always message me if you need a little advice on that. And then Tuesday, we have the moon entering Pisces to kind of cool us down after that Mars exaltation, right? Maybe have a little bit more emotion as well. Like this video, comment down below your placements if anything's aligning, if you also have a moon in Capricorn or a Venus in Aquarius or your sun in Aquarius. Happy birthday to our Capricorns and happy birthday to our early Aquarians. And also subscribe, definitely. I want to invite you to keep coming back to this space. I'm so excited for all the things I have in store. This is just my first video, so we're going to be diving even deeper into transits, and I have some tarot pulls that are lined up for this year that I'm super excited to share for more guidance of how we can tap into our best selves and bring the magic into the mundane. Ta ta, have a great week.